Good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello. Welcome back to Mrs. Always Right Kitchen. So it's all happening. We're going to have a lot of kitchen moments now. So I'm just turning my camera around as much as I can. So I am in this side of the kitchen. So welcome back to my channel. Actually, today is another day of which I would like to first of all say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. My camera is everywhere now. All my subscribers, wherever you are, I am ready to do my cooking. So it's been since morning. I've been in a lazy mood button, so I wasn't active the whole morning. I had a lay in. I was in bed for a long time trying to chill out and relax. So as long as I'm taking my time, no rushing, no stress. So it's going to be a very stress-free moment for me, because tomorrow I'll be back again working and being over busy. So first of all, a very big thank you to all my subscribers. Look at, I've got my my jeans dress has been a long time I didn't wear it, so I saw it when I was studying up, so I just want to put it on casually today. Even though it's winter, but we are having a very nice and warm, cozy flat to stay, so we don't have too much cold. So that's why I'm still like this. So thank you to all my subscribers wherever you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last time I was cooking, I told you I'll be doing a bit of more cooking this time around. So I'm going to do okra soup with fresh fish, which we call sea bass, because sometimes I used to have catfish, but it depends on the location where I find myself. So I couldn't go to somewhere to buy catfish, so I have to buy sea bass in the local market. And also sea snails, just a little bit seafood today, and okra soup with my bitter leaves. So I'm going to show you. So I've already, so this is my sea bass, which I have already steamed up with sea snail. And remember last time I was cooking lamb meat, and it was so much, so I said I will be having some to top up with other cooking, so I will add a bit of lamb meat as well. And look at it, it is all well seasoned. So I'm going to cook it in a different style today. So this fish is already cooked, all seasoned, so I will add it last to my okra soup, because if I start cooking it with fish straight away, it's going to break, and all I won't even see the fish at the end of the cooking. So I will pre-boil and steam the okra, everything, make it cook, and then I add fish at the end of it, so that when I want to eat it, I can feel it. I can know that my fish is still intact. Because when you start stirring it too early, this is going to break off. So it's all been well cooked, well done, and look at it, well seasoned. So that is fish. So this was my pre-made okra. So I have already steamed it at first, so it was all frozen. So I have defrosted it, steamed it a bit more, so that this will not overcook when I'm cooking it. So all this food has to be very fresh. And I've got my bitter leaves. So in Nigeria we call it bitter leaves. It has a sweet and sour taste to it. So when you eat it, it is sweet and sour, but it's so nice. And after eating this bitter leaf soup and you drink water to it, you can feel the taste of your tongue. You taste something very deliciously, and it will still make your the taste of water will change, which is good. This bitter leaves, so it has a lot of nutritional facts. Help as well. It helps to reduce your sugar level, and it slows down aging as well. And it's good for stomach pain. Some people, when they have stomach pain or anything, they have to put it. They have to wash it and drink the water from very drink the water, squeeze it and drink the water, which is quite very bitter. So it helps with stomach pains and constipation, everything. This leaves is very good. And also, I have my hot chili. Yeah, so this one, if I add it to my soup, it makes it like I put palm oil, because every time I'm cooking, I don't add palm oil into my soup because the fats and all the oil is too much. So in a country that you don't have enough hot weather to burn the fats off from your body, so if you keep eating Nigerian palm oil while you are in UK, you have a lot of, your skin will have like pimples, and it's clog your skin up. So that is why I have avoided eating palm oil. Any oil I will add to my cooking will be vegetable oil. If I want to add a bit of oil, this is vegetable oil, which is quite not too saturated. So the oil in it is not that bad. So, and I have a lot of everyday seasoning here, which I will add. Because I'm just introducing the ingredients. And I have tuna cubes to add to make it a bit with a lot of nice flavor and aroma. That one. And then that is my main ingredient, red onions. This is the magic. Once you cook it, it smells, and the whole neighborhood will be looking for who has been frying or who has been doing this. That is my favorite one, red onion. So I'm going to chop it in cubes and do it. And also, I won't miss my spinach. So this spinach as well, I told you last time I was preparing it, so I always do it and keep it. So very easy. Now I can just take a small portion if I want it, add to whatever I'm cooking. So let's start cooking now. So I'm just going to turn my hob on. Turn my hob on now. So I don't know the position of the camera. I will know. I will adjust it when I want to adjust it. So I'm just turning that one on. The hob is on. So what a wonderful day today, another day to be lazy around in the house. I was so happy when I had my day off today, and everything was done. So I had late breakfast. I didn't even today. I think I only have to have breakfast because I have like a brunch, so I didn't need any lunch in between. So now when I finish this one, I'm going to have my dinner. So that is how it is. So this is your Mrs. Always Right in the kitchen. So hubby is sitting down in the other corner because men are not allowed in the kitchen for now. They only do DIY work. So so hubby is somewhere in that corner. So that is going to be, let me start. So it's getting sitting up now. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to start to cut the onions. So I think I will swap the camera the other way around. So, because the position of my kitchen where my worktop is not a bit. So I'm just going to cut onions first. So I just want the saucepan to heat up. 1, 2, so it's a bit low. So I'm going to slice the onions. So sometimes I like to eat my onions raw as well. I love onions. I remember in Nigeria when we have suya meat, that Malam will stand in the corner of the road and cook. We always have onions, raw onions with soya meat. So I don't know. I've missed that one to eat soya meat in UK because I can't find it. But I know some places like Peckham, I think they will have such thing because that is just like Lagos, Peckham. So, and Dawson Market. So I'm just putting the saucepan. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fry up these onions. It's a bit of onions, yeah. So I'm just frying a bit. So I'll fry it up. So that one is going to be out of the way. So so the hop is coming up now. So far so good. I want all people who want to eat this soup to come up and tell me, just talk about it so that I can preserve it for you. My okra soup is such nice, delicious food that we cook from Nigeria. And I have so much washing up to do as well after this. So Mrs. Always Right is ready. So I'm going to fry my onions now. I remember when we were young, when you want to cry, you come and cut onions. And you start to cry. So, remember my fish is already been cooked, pre-cooked and all steamed up. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so you can hear it, it's bubbling now. So join us in this African kitchen, Mrs. Always Right African Kitchen. So, and tell me what you always cook as well in your country when you cook. What you use onions in cooking, because for me, onions is very regular in my cooking, so I'm just frying it up a bit. So onions is very regular. I don't miss cooking with onions. I love onions. So now I can smell it. I can smell it now. So in that aspect, so I'm going to add my okra, because okra need to do it, look for it to dissolve, not too slimy. So I'm going to use okra now. So I need this. So now can you see okra now is in there. So I'm just cooking it in a different form now. I can use okra now. So I can now control the way I'm stirring okra. So if I put fish right in there, while I'm stirring okra, it's going to break all the fish into smaller pieces, which is not good. So I want to eat my fish in peace. So now I'm going to add no cube into this. So it's added into it. So onions, okra, and no cube is added. So you can hear it is bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. So I just add 2 of it, not too much. So you will see the outcome of it. And also I have my swallow. So I'm going to show you how I make my swallow from. So this is my swallow, oat fufu. So this one is homemade oat fufu, which I make by myself. I grind it and make it like this, then I will cook it. This is my oat fufu. So when I finish cooking, I'm going to use that oat fufu with my okra soup. So I don't buy the processed one because you don't know the amount of starch they put in there. Some people just say oat fufu, they have a lot of flour in it. So which is not good. So I'm trying to stop it from being sticky. Don't want it to stick on the saucepan. So I'm trying to stir it around. So that is how I stir my okra. Then you can make it more thicker on the slimy part of it. So when I finish cooking, you can see now it's slimy now, very slimy. So I'm trying to do that. Then after that, I will use a cover to cover it, saucepan cover, to reduce the amount of it being too slimy. So that is how I have to do my okra. Now okra is boiling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of water into it. So I give enough time for my okra to cook. So I add a bit of water to it. So you can see now. So I have enough space to turn my okra around. If I had put fish right from the beginning, I would be careful, and by the time you finish, the head of the fish will be broken, everything will be scattered. So I keep that fish in that corner. When it is almost done, I will have to add fish. So now I'm going to add my chili powder, and this chili powder has other peppers and tatashi. If you know what we call tatashi that we use in making stew in Yoruba or in Nigeria, so that is it. So it will make my okra soup looks like I put palm oil as well. So I put a bit of it. So already I'm just going to let you see the saucepan. If you can find, you'll be able to see it from there. So this is, so see, I'm now free to turn my okra the way I want. If I want it thick, if I want it a bit, so this is a bit thick for me. So I will add water as we go. So you can see. So that is enough water for the day for my okra. So what I will do, so I use the lid now to cover it because I don't want it to be too slimy. So some people, if you pan okra as well, by the time you take it, it's just like your bono soup. It just go like that. So my own, I want it to be a bit in between slimy and thick. So that is how it is when Mrs. Miller is cooking. I still have that skill of cooking. I've left Nigeria for over 17 years now, so or 18 years now. So, but I still remember everything, how to cook, how to shop, even all the domestic work, I'm still doing it. So that is why I'm still stronger and waxing stronger. In Nigeria, you'll be looking for house help now, trying to come and do things for you. No, this time, this world, this type of in this Western Union or Western country, sorry about that, Western world, you have to do it by yourself. So you can see now. You see, they're slimy. It's not that slimy again because once you cover saucepan while you're cooking okra, it automatically, it's not that, like they call it draw soup in Africa. It's no more draw soup again. So what I'm going to add will be my water leaves. So I'm going to squeeze the water out. So this one was already been made. So I'm going to squeeze the water out. So I have to do it smaller because it's too expensive to travel down and go and get water leaves or bitter leaves. So I have added bitter leaves to it. So I have added bitter leaves to it, so you can see my soup is still cooking. So you can see it. So now I can stir it around. My fish is not in yet, but it's already been cooked and ready to go. So I'm going to taste it and see. Good. So now I've got my what we call spinach. Spinach will still come into my cooking anytime I'm cooking. So I just have to add a bit of spinach to it. So you can see now the thickness of the soup is, see, it's not that very slimy. So that's how I cook my okra soup. Next time I'll be cooking okra soup with bomo and shaki. Then that one I will leave everything intact. I will stir it as much as I can because bomo will not break. So I'm going to put my spinach here. So I've got back of spinach, so I just sprinkle it, not too much. So that is when. So I put it back again in the freezer. So that is how it is pre-made spinach. So it's all done. So remember, it's just going to be a small portion of my okra soup because it's only me that will eat it. Hubby will not eat it because he doesn't understand this kind of soup. So you can see it. Look at the inside of it. So now I got to have so it's still very thick now. I will still add so I'm going to add a bit of more water because I don't like my okra soup to be too thick, and so I need it to be more. So can you see? So look at it now. So at the end of it, I'm just going to tidy up everything from here, because I like to tidy up as I go in my kitchen. So I'm going to put this up a bit. So you can see my soup is almost ready. So you could see everything is cooked in not too long. So I'm coming to put my sea bass fish and my sea snail. Look at it now. So I'm going to add all this now. So at the end of it, you can now feel that this fish is gone in, and I won't stir it too long. I'll just leave it to cook. So you can, hey, that is so yummy. So all is gone in now. And then I will add my everyday seasoning to it. So it's going to just make it a bit more. And then how it's going to be, I'll cover it up, and that is how my okra soup is going to come out deliciously. Yummy, because some people, if you rush to cook and stay, what I am interested is my fish, all my fresh fish to come out complete, no damage to the body of the fishes, so that when I want to eat it, I will know that I'm eating fish. So that is how I'm cooking my okra when I'm cooking it with fresh fish. So I'm just going to do a bit of tidy up here. So I put my stuff here. So how is everybody doing? Mrs. Miller is cooking in progress. Mrs. Miller's kitchen. So I got to go. So I just have it for 3-5 minutes to cook while I do this one. So in Nigeria, people will look for house help. There's house help to do the washing up, there's house help to do this, there's house help. Yeah, we don't worry about house help. We just manage our life as we go. We don't need too much. So people to come and hoover all sort of things. We can do things with our hands. That's why, because if you look for house help, you have to use all your income to pay. So look at it, absolutely delicious. So you see, I'm just being careful when I turn it around. See, it's all in together. So you can see that I'm still cooking it for all to cook in one piece. So thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to leave a comment and help me to press the like button and comment button. Share this video, because I don't really make too much noise when I'm cooking, because it's just normal to cook, but somehow You have to contribute your ideas on how you start to cook. Some people start from up to down. Some people start from down to up. There's a different way you can cook a meal and it still come out the same way. So I'm just trying to do the washing up a bit in the kitchen. So I'm just waiting for it, then I will dish it out for you to see how yummy it is. So, wow, look at it. It's just all bubbling, bubbly, 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 bubbly. All well cooked. And so I'll bring the camera down a bit more closer for you to see what I'm cooking. Wow, look at it. The soup is in progress. So look at all nice and fresh. So I'm not going to cook it too long because I want my veg, everything to be fresh. So you could see it. So it's really, really yummy. So thank you everybody for watching. So I'm just going to dish it out for you to see how it is. So you know I'm very careful about my sea bass. It's quite expensive. That sea bass in that saucepan is almost 10 pounds, or is it 12 or 13 pounds I bought them. So it's not small. It's not easy to. So I'm just going to. So now I'm going to dish it out. Well, how do you see it? How do you like it? See, the fish, even though you try to avoid it breaking down, it's still going to break. So you can see everything is inside. The sea snail is in there. So you could see it. Absolutely. So I'm going to not to eat too much of it. So I just have to put one more fish for myself because I really need to pamper myself. So look at it. Absolutely yummy. Deliciously made fish. So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to stop over if you are in UK, wherever you are. You can have it online, test it online. It's yummy. Look at it. So you can see everything is intact. My fish, I love my fish, fresh fish. So thank you everybody, and God bless you, and don't forget to tune in from time to time to watch what I'm cooking, and bye. Bye.